treadmill, stationary bike, stair climber, and elliptical. 4 extremely effective ways to improve your cardiovascular endurance. All here at Talent Fitness. Alright, what we have here is called the elliptical machine. It's one of the cardiovascular endurance style pieces of equipment that we have here. Now, first thing you want to do when you come in here, or use this piece of equipment, is stand right here on these pedals, okay? Then once you're safe and secure, standing nice and tall, right here on this board it gives you options. Okay, so here we are selecting the programs button. So as you push the up arrow over here, it will give you different programs that you could do. Now say I select this one, I push enter. Okay, then it'll ask me how many minutes I'd like to go for. Okay, I'm going to go up to 25 minutes. And then I'll push enter. How much I weigh, we'll say I'm 150. And what level, what difficulty I'd like to go at. I believe it's 1 through 10. So we're going to go 5, enter, 2, 1, and I'm off and running. Now again, I have a calorie goal, so that's nice that I click this nice little button that says calorie goal. What's my goal? How many calories do I want to burn? 160 calories. Enter. 3, 2, 1. And then I'll just continuously go until I burn all 160 calories, and it will tell me objective complete, good job.
Okay, the stationary bike is another cardiovascular endurance style piece of equipment that we have here, and it's really a very simple yet again very effective piece of equipment to use. Now, to get it started, all you have to do is start pedaling. Okay, as that happens, this kind of screen will pop up. From there, you can either choose to select a program or just push the start button, and it'll keep your timer. Now, as you're going with the start button, you can control your resistance, and that's pretty much all there is with the bike. There's either the program selection, or you can manually just start it, control your resistance as you go. Again, the stationary bike, cardiovascular endurance, very effective. All right, this next machine is another cardiovascular endurance style machine. It's called the stair climber. Now, to start it, up on the display box here, there's even a list of instructions to follow. So if you ever get confused, just kind of refer to these instructions and you'll be great. What you want to do to start this machine, there is a red start button. Go ahead and push that. From there, it will ask you your weight. So I'll go ahead, put that in, and then you push the enter button. What a lot of people do is they'll push the start button again, and then you have to start all over. So again, the arrow points to the enter button, I hit that. Next, select program. Up here, I'm going to pick the peak, okay? Scale the 1 to 10, how difficult do you want it to be? I'll just push the 5 again. I'm going to push the enter button. From there, enter time. We'll just go for 10 minutes, and then the enter button. From there, you go ahead and step on it, and you're off and running. Now, if you look, there is an interval timer, okay? It just so happens for this program that I've selected, we're moving in 20-second intervals. So I'm right here. As it goes to 20 seconds, I'll slowly begin to work, and it will progressively, because that's the program that I selected, progressive, it will progressively get harder. So again, there are different programs you can use, different times you can go, different levels, all depending on what you want to do. So again, this is the stair climber. Very, very effective cardiovascular endurance style equipment. Okay, the treadmills, again, another cardiovascular endurance style piece of equipment that we have here that you can really utilize to strengthen your cardiovascular wellness. Now, we have 2 different types of treadmills. There's this one, and then the one over there is just like this one. Now, the one I'll show you about first is kind of the older model here. Now, still just as effective, but first thing you want to do before you ever start is there are safety clips that you can clip on. So again, you clip yourself on. If there's ever a time when you're falling behind, it'll pop off, the treadmill will stop, okay? Now in order for it to turn back on, you have to take the magnet, put it on the safety stop, and then it'll turn back on. Now, to get started with this treadmill, just like the bike or the elliptical, now you can select a certain program. So we'll hit program select, okay? You can do manual, forced walk, okay? A bunch of different programs that if you get to one that you like, you push the start button and then you start that program. Now, if you just want to get on and start running, okay, all you do is simply, once you're clipped onto your safety, you push the start button. It'll go 3, 2, 1, okay? To increase your speed, it says faster or slower here on the right-hand side. If I push faster, I'll begin to go faster. Now, say you're training for something, some sort of cross-country run or something, you know that there's going to be hills. Okay, all the treadmills here also go up on an incline. So on the left-hand side, if you would like to go on an incline, you push the incline and it will slowly start to go up. So again, just a couple different variations, a couple different ways that you can make your cardiovascular endurance training more difficult, maybe more exciting. So again, here's this treadmill. Now, if we were to jump over to this one over here, okay, it's very similar. One thing that a lot of people kind of are confused with this one is there's a little tab. So before I start, I make sure I'm harnessed or clipped in. Now, before I can start, there's this little tab over here that I have to make sure is pushed in. Now, once that's pushed in, again, up on the top left-hand part here are a bunch of different programs that I can use, or I can simply just push the quick start button. 3, 2, 1, and I start, okay? Now, you can either control your speed manually right here, or there are buttons up on the screen that you can push where it says speed. Same thing with the incline. There's a little button here where I can control it one by one, or there is a button on the screen where I could just push an incline of 6 and it will automatically go up to 6. So again, a little different, but again, the same concept, the same principle, and that is cardiovascular endurance and really helping you to get better at that. So again, these are the treadmills. Pretty simple, but yet still, again, effective cardiovascular endurance tools.